Go for it, yeah. Show us the stones you've got. Alrighty, well, we do have a draft now available for game number 2, so let's jump into it and find out how this series is going to go. And there you go, Theben. You ask, and these stones will deliver. We get our first pick Invoker.
But he banned the TA first.
Wow, so Aster really do respect this Void. They countered it very well in their last draft and addressed it well, but they thought it was disruptive enough to solicit a ban, even though they have a game plan here. So I think that's very cool.
Yeah, I think the idea there is you don't want to do the same thing twice. In Dota, a lot of the good teams will tell you if you do the same thing twice, you're probably not going to win because the opponents are always going to be prepared for it. They're going to have the counters. You can't just be stubborn and think that they don't know how to deal with your shit. So Aster just won a different kind of game this time around. They got their one freebie against it wasn't really a freebie, but they got their one win against the Void, and now let's switch it up, and they go for the DK Apparition. This is a classic combo. You got the stun into the Ice Blast. Pretty much any hero is going to die unless you have vision of them and you're just baiting and you can kill the follow-up. So it's looking pretty good so far for Aster, and RNG going with the Brood Mummy to counter the Apparition.
But we finally get to see this ancient apparition. Like, he just hasn't been a hero this tournament, so it's nice to see. This Naga is a new pick.
Technically, it was the second time picking it, and they did it against RNG as well, and that time they had it off lane. You remember?
That's true. So that's very true. They did play. Okay, that's really interesting because we were talking about Naga last time. I remember, and she's a hero who actually lanes very well against Broodmother, and you kind of don't have to worry about this Brood hero if you have the ability to put Naga on either the offlane or the safe lane. You can just follow her around with this hero, and they kind of address that laning issue with her. So that's really nice. Another undervalued thing about Naga is her ability to disengage
5 seconds
in team fights, which is, or set up even. Like, we've seen them set up a wombo combo before, the Naga Sleep and the Meteor Hammers and things like that. So she provides that, like, very essential ability to pick your fights.
Yep. It's going to be a carry Naga too. They actually just straight up picked 3. Wait, hold on. This is Team Aster though. Let me take that. Let me put that in my computations. There's a very good chance Dragon Knight could be the 4 this game. There's a very good chance he could be a 4. Okay. There's potential there.
It's possible.
I don't like it.
You don't like it? I know you don't have to like it. You don't have to like it, but there's a possibility because Team Aster is not the type of team to just straight up pick 3 of the cores without having a backup plan, just in case, right? Like they're not gonna pick Storm, Naga, DK like this, and they're holding the last pick. I think something fishy is going on here. Naga, we've seen it played in the off lane. yeah, and then Naga can be the carry and DK off lane too. We'll just have to. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. The Storm pick though is like you see the 3 heroes, not a lot of disables there. RNG's carry is probably not gonna have disable either, and it doesn't really with the Luna.
Also, Storm Spirit is one of my favorite heroes to deal with Brewmaster. He can just go on him before he splits, kill him, and take him out of the fight. We can already see on the side of Aster, they have like this game plan in mind, right? They're not really looking for these 5-on-5 team fights. They're looking to blink into the DK, Dragon Tail, Ice Blast, follow up the Storm Spirit. They're just very heavy on this very fast single target burst, and they're probably going to look to be playing them up in that kind of way.
I really like it against the Brood. Like just being able to zip from far. When he's split pushing, he's gonna feel a bit uncomfortable. Brood's gonna feel uncomfortable. Might see that Orchid build again.
I want to ask you guys though. Luna versus Naga, is that a good matchup
for Naga?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, no, Naga, like in a vacuum.
Doesn't sound good
right?
for Luna. We've talked
in
a
a vacuum. In a vacuum, Naga is very happy with that matchup.
We have
but
thing about Luna
very
is
different.
She hates buying Monkey King bar. So if you buy Butterfly on Naga and you have like a heart, Luna's gonna have a real tough time like going through those illusions.
For sure. Or even a Butterfly or
So
something.
Grimstroke here is a nice pick, actually. They still haven't addressed the instant disable issue that they have to deal with when it comes to Storm, but he does have a silence. But like Grimstroke, when I think of him, I think of wave clear, I think of pushing lanes out. When you play against these illusion carriers like Naga or TV, the lanes are constantly going to be out, so you do want your supports to have a way to shove waves so that you can actually move around on the map. And Invoker isn't really the best wave shove hero. He's not like Alina.
Have you guys noticed how deep into the draft Luna has fallen in the last 5 days?
That's true.
Well, I mean, I made that ridiculously bold prediction
Okay.
yesterday that we wouldn't see a Luna, and we didn't. So
All right,
We
just
know
regular
Hero's
picks. They
it'll
just
be the win.
decide to go with the Wind Ranger 4 here.
Yeah.
Last pick for Borax. Look at that. The true carry of Aster gets the last pick, guys.
And the Borax Sun Ranger is a specialty.
It's a
My biggest
bonkers.
question here is: do they have enough lockdown to stop the Storm Spirit just going wild?
I don't feel like they do. Nomad. Don't feel like
I
they
don't
do.
think so.
Uh-oh.
They're probably gonna just try to build an Orchid or something like that on Invoker, but I just feel like Aster's burst and the ability to disengage, just pick their fights, go in, kill a hero, go out, it's just very superior. And RNG don't really seem like they have ways to deal with that. So I'm very heavy on Aster for this game.
I'll have to join Mira here on Aster. I don't think. Yeah, this is too much on flyby, man. This Broodmother is gonna have to do way too much work, and I really don't see it happening against the Naga Siren, sadly.
I like all the small counters they've got, all the nice synergies they've got. You know, there's none left lockdown for this Storm. This looks like a great Naga game. I think Aster's got everything going for them. So call me an Aster man, because I'm going Aster for 2 games in a row. And with that, we'll throw it over to our commentary duo for this match. It's going to be Beakup and Mo Farah. Enjoy.
Lacking a roast right now, but it's okay. Stomach will still be yearning for it come the next series or next game. But yeah, coming into this Aster RNG matchup, a pretty straightforward draft from Aster. I feel like sometimes we've just seen drafts that you really don't know until the last second what it's going to be, but it seemed to kind of line up the same throughout the entirety of that one for Aster for the first time this entire tournament.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one a lot because not only have we seen both of these teams play really well this tournament, right? It's the fact that it's a first round elimination game. You know, everything on the line for RNG. Considering how strong both these teams have been across this whole tournament, they didn't show it in the playoff upper bracket, and early elimination on the cards here.
Potentially, yeah.
30 seconds to
I mean,
Who
there
you
definitely is for
favoring?
one of them. Who am I favouring? Sorry, did you say?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the panel. I have to say Aster as well. I think this Naga pick's really strong. I'm a little bit worried that, especially with the AA in lane, you have that really nice combo with the ensnare and the cold feet. That they're really going to struggle to put the pressure on, and the Naga in the same way.
the battle.
They have okay ways of clearing illusions with like Stroke and Brewmaster, but yeah.
Little back and forth skirmish right there. Nothing doing for either side in terms of
Did he-
losing a hero.
I think he might have denied a rune on the Naga with the illusion. I think. How many bounty runes got taken?
3.
Yeah, so he must have done.
Any lane in particular that you're really looking out for?
I think this mid lane should be really cool. Obviously, D-Stone's on his Invoker. Going to be very exciting to see how much he can do, but I think, yeah, it's not like last time where they had a Void, right, and they just press Chrono Cataclysm or whatever. There's no, like, instant stun setup this time, so I think D-Stones has to be, a lot more is on him this game, I think, and like the panel said, in conjunction with the Brood, to try and put the pressure on relatively early. I think if it gets to anywhere near the late game, and Naga's had a good game, then they'll really struggle to deal with it.
And Red Panda taking a lot of harassment here.
Has been killed.
Kind of needs to be careful with just the Dragon Tail and some right clicks coming through from the DK. Now forced to pop that salve. Ready to watch what Borax can do on this Windrunner. Definitely fits his style of play. The mobile do-a-lot hero.
For sure. We've seen some great Wind Ranger performances this tournament. Some not so great ones as well, but I think a lot of good Wind Ranger performances.
There was this mid player who was playing for SAG for a little bit, played for Phoenix as well, 7E, who used to pull out some great mid moves. Lanham getting taken out for first blood. Felix gonna get credit for that first blood as the Ancient Apparition kind of gets caught way out of position there.
Yeah, you have to be really careful with your positioning in this lane, because if you step up slightly too far, the Broodmother with the Broodmother with the Inkstone catches up to you so fast. AA is not a quick hero.
Didn't even have the extra insatiable hunger damage coming through. It's just the 0-1-1 to start for Flyby.
White Album.
Sunstrike. Ooh, got him.
Wow.
D-Stones.
That it's not what I expected in this lane at all. I think Quas Exort Invoker is really strong, especially when you get the early level advantage, but wow, what a great start for D-Stones. And if there's one guy that can, you know, win a game on Invoker,
certainly is D-Stones, that's for sure.
What a good Invoker player he is.
Just to push back on that point for a split second, it was just I wanted to finish by saying 70 would pull off these great moves with the Ironwood tree on this Windrunner.
Oh, I missed those. Yeah.
So I want to see if Borax can pull off some 7E moves. I think Shiro used to do it too.
Yeah, there was quite a few Wind Ranger players that did it. It became quite a normal thing in the end. And so again, Lanham.
Yeah, he is gonna die here. Sunstrike actually ends up landing on a Monet for a split second, and yeah, it's 3-0 in favor of Royal Never Give Up. They're really doing well, especially E-Stones, who's just getting involved now, not only mid but bottom too.
Yeah, they have the net worth advantage on the Radiant side though, from having like a much better laning stage and things, right? They got the 2-to-1 bounty runes early on.
Structures are fortified.
Jackal from Borax. Lanham's actually up here top. And they'll have the cold feet. They should be able to get the kill on a Red Panda. Now God King up here by himself.
Oh, the
Sunstrike! Ooh.
Good attempt. That kind of hurts the Invoker's mid lane though, because these Sunstrikes do cost a lot of mana to use.
He's going into the Midas first, and they've actually left Monet down here by himself. Level 5 on this Naga. So we'll see how much that's going to be worth for them. God King, now he's in trouble. They'll get another kill up in the top lane. That's a big rotation for Lanham, considering he died twice bottom. Oh, that's unfortunate for Lanham.
Yeah, it's very sad.
Just placed this. This was already here.
Disaster. Red Panda knows it's there as well. He's like, I can't hit it.
I wonder if they know that he knows that they know that it's there.
Yeah.
Felix coming top. Borax, he needs to try and get out of this Inkswell, but he's not going to do so, and he is dead. Not only that, but hey, look, a ward. Easy 120 gold there for Red Panda, plus the gold from getting the kill on Borax.
Look at Luna's net worth, though. This top lane has not gone well at all. Borax to the side there, but I think he's controlled the lane really well so far. And Luna is struggling because of it. Honestly, I think this lane sort of really favours the Radiant side, because Lanham coming top, obviously, he can't really do too much bot anyway. But the Naga's not really under that much pressure. So...
All lightning. Vortex, Inkswell not going to get off. White Album getting a kill on his first rotation off the mid lane. So, big here for White Album to finally move around a little bit, and he's picked himself up a double damage rune. We got Borax over in the mid lane as well. Red Panda, Lana. Ooh, in some trouble here with that cold snap. Inkswell, Sunstrike. And now White Album, does he have the damage? He does have a DD on him, trying to get the kill on a Red Panda, but that power shot doesn't land. They have the Deafening Blast.
Something Nomad's casting.
I was going to say the same thing, actually.
Oh, man. It's enough.
I still got him. White Album's dead. D-Stone's having himself a game right now. 4-0-0.
He's almost got the Midas on the Invoker as well. He's farming really well. And all of a sudden, the Storm's game...
Ooh, good shackle. Cold Feet. Will it proc Tornado? Yes, it will. So he's frozen over. Felix coming, though, with the Ink Swell. Uh-oh. Borax getting stunned up. Sunstrike once again. And that's going to slam down and kill off this Windrunner. Cold Feet freezes over another hero. But that is still just bodies hitting the floor over mid.
I was going to say, the Storm's game went from being really good to then making that rotation top, finding a kill. All of a sudden, he just dies mid. So he hasn't really farmed a creep in like the last minute and a bit or so. But comes back to the lane, finds a kill again. So he's well underway.
I think with the performance D-Stones is having right now, he's singing a little bit of Drowning Pool. But the bodies hit the floor. Taking out these heroes left and right. Ooh, early Meteor Hammer for XXS. I love seeing this. Cold Feet procs. They've got the Meteor Hammer too. They'll get the kill on a Red Panda. Easy does it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That's really nice. And we've seen this Meteor Hammer a few times this tournament. Across several different offlaners. So maybe an item that we need to give more respect to. Because I haven't really seen it in any other region outside of China. To be fair, I haven't watched a lot of SEA really, so not recently. Maybe it's being built there as well.
It's hard to watch games that coincide at the same time.
Exactly, yeah. I mean,
the lead right now for Aster though, despite all the hardship.
I mean, I love Dota, but watching it for like 24 hours a day, you know, even like, it's really difficult.
Oh, Monet. Stroking. Swell, you know, out of trouble. Silenced and killed off. Oh, Lightning looking to get something out of this, but now they've got the Phantom's Embrace again. Man, White Album has to be a little bit careful there.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
Yeah, this is the power of the Brood, though. Oh, Hammer misses. Like, look at the amount of pressure he's putting on this bot lane right now. He's taken the tier 1. This tier 2 is down to half HP. Who's the hero that's supposed to deal with this?
Well, apparently not Monet. He comes in and immediately gets stunned up.
Yeah, but he loses all his illusions as well, which is the biggest thing about that. I guess DK's supposed to come down here? I mean, because Naga's obviously really good against it, but... Brood's just taking over the whole bot jungle and the lane. So he's really finding his way into the game with farm. On Flyby.
I guess the question is, can XXS match that pressure with the Meteor Hammer? There's only the Red Panda Brewmaster up here for right now. Can he push out quick enough to maybe equal that pressure on the tower? Get a couple Meteor Hammers there and maybe get a tier 2 of his own?
Potentially, but... I don't know, stacking Meteor Hammers feels really weird.
Well, no, it's not... Is it stacking? It would only be one.
No. Yeah, but like... I feel like ever seen more than one Meteor Hammer in... Oh, God, hang on.
Ice Blast coming in. And Flyby in trouble. Oh, boy. Sunstrike, who's it going to come through on? Is actually dead to spiders. Inkswell pops. Oh, and Flyby just has webs throughout the entire bottom part of this lane. XXS doesn't have a blink. Oh, my God. And now they forced him off the top lane. So he can't continue to push with that Meteor Hammer. They have the Cinder Brew igniting right on top of Monet. They'll wait for the song to be over. They've got the Dragon Tail Meteor Hammer coming down. And Borax will get the kill on a Red Panda. They'll look over to get themselves a second on a Felix. They've spotted him. Do they have the mana to do anything to stop this TP? No, they don't.
Dire's structures are fortified.
So kind of sloppy right now from Aster, and Luna moving up the charts.
Yeah, she's doing much better considering the start of the game. And yep, it's Broodmother just back in the lane again already. Here we go. Let's play Dota, guys. This is Dota now. Meteor Hammer DKs, just spiders everywhere. It's my kind of game.
Yeah. Well, what did it used to be? It used to be Naga Meteor Hammer at one point, right?
Oh, that was so good. With the Ring of Aquila,
Radiant's
where you would like
bottom
toggle
tower
it.
is under attack.
Now it's DK Meteor Hammer.
Oh. Oh, I mean, to be fair, she has no images or song. Okay, we're going.
All right, and Sun Strike. Very dead.
Dire's middle tower.
I like how nobody said anything in chat either. The game just started again. Oh, they get D-stones,
Very
though.
odd. They get D-stones in the jungle.
And they're going to get this mid-tier 1 by the looks of it, so... Actually, not too bad of a trade there for Aster.
Radiant's bottom
Not
tower
great, though.
has fallen.
This Luna's still just power farming away. She's actually ahead of the Naga now.
Lost the bottom tier 2,
Dire's
too.
middle tower has fallen.
I'm really surprised we haven't seen Naga try and take over the top area of the map now. I think this bottom
Considering it
area
was
feels...
DKs for so long, like, why wouldn't you be there, right?
Yeah, like she can farm the Ancients, she can just really get through this top side of the map and just focus on her own game, but... Been so insistent on playing around this bot area to try and keep the Brood off, but Brood's just playing his own game anyway. Even if you stop him taking the tower, he's still just out farming you.
Radiant are scanning.
Oh. Ice Blast. Coming through. Is this one going to be the one that kills off Flyby? Yes, it will be. Soulbind coming in. Red Panda moving forward. They'll go to the Primal Split. They've got the Silence down to 2. They'll use this Sunstrike right on top of Borax. Not doing a lot of damage just yet. They can sort of pop right on top of this Windrunner. They'll take out Borax. Lanham surviving for now. Felix goes down to XXS. They've got the Cyclone on a Monet doing a bit of damage onto the Ancient Apparition. Lanham ring around the tree. And eventually they'll look over at Red Panda, who's back to form. Meteor Hammer drops, and it's a triple kill for XXS. He's still rolling.
Yeah, good job by him. But again, look at the Luna. She's still just power farming away. Eventually, this is going to come back and bite you. Because the thing is, she doesn't even have Eclipse points, right? She's gone full, like, farming build. Did she take the Lucent Beam release stun?
She did.
Yeah, okay. Interesting, because I thought normally you didn't see that talent until later on, but... Because I thought normally
You're gonna
like,
go top to try and find Luna.
Yeah, I think this is really much needed, but she's TPing away already. She's going to the bot lane. Really well read by God King there.
So now you've got DK here, like, wouldn't you want to pressure the top tier 2, Meteor Hammer push in and try and get the tower, or is it...
They're not trying to push the tower, though. They're just trying to be able to...
They're trying to get the kill.
They're trying to find the kill on the Luna, but it's like such a lot of wasted time because God King read the move so well.
Right.
Oh, they're going to find Felix.
And they'll at least try to get that, and they will. XXS burning for the Cinder Brew. Good shackle, and now the Breathe Fire, but XXS is getting run down here. He might just be dead. Chaos Meteor right on top of him is dead. So D-Stones gets credit for that kill.
It's 500 gold for D-Stones as well. That's a huge amount.
I think he's... Does he have it already?
Have what, sorry?
Yeah, he's got eggs.
Yeah?
Wow.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
But like we said, the Cataclysm's not as big of a thing this game as it was last time. Right, it's still really good, obviously, but it's not like some Chrono combo.
I mean, is it though? Because Soulbind's hard to move around. You get a Cataclysm on top of 2 heroes that are Soulbound. It's the Soulbound that's restricting that movement that can make the Cataclysm feel that much better.
But again, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying they don't have like chrono, or there's not like
Yeah,
an axe
yeah.
call, or
Yeah.
like Soulbine's nice, but to be fair, I wouldn't trust anybody else with me in a pub to. Oh, here comes the panda split.
Soulbind, stroke,
Oh, okay.
cataclysm, and there it is. They got 2
Well-
off that. They also got Borax.
God, I'm doing such a bad job today.
Radiant's turret has been killed.
Oh,
Ooh,
here comes the
song.
song.
We'll see if this is to just leave.
Is under attack.
Meteor Hammer charged up. Red Panda. He gets hit. He's got the Ink Swell. They go to the Ice Blast.
Monet?
But Monet, he's just taking so much damage. He's just dead. Yeah, they'll get the Shatter on a Red Panda, but now this has cost you 3. Potentially 4 with the Tornado hitting. Deafening Blast there on the right click. Zane onto the DK. Ooh, just surviving for now. And will actually escape from this. Instead, what looks to be the 4th might be Lanham, but he 4 staffs away.
Is under attack.
Now, Beacop, there was one hero that wasn't in that fight. Can you tell me which one it was?
It was the Windrunner. And the Luna. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I corrected
You got
myself.
there. You got there.
I got there. Surfers of Agility builds into 2 items. Yeah, we're still there.
Honestly, I-
White Album going for this kill. Eclipse used, now running.
I don't know.
Ooh.
This Naga is just joining so many fights and she's falling so far behind the Luna. Oh, Shackle.
Shackle. Okay.
This is how I feel about every Brood game we've seen this tournament as well. That in theory, they have really good answers to it, like the Naga and stuff, or like axes and things. But the Brood just takes over the game anyway, in like these early portions of the game. And they find so much farm on the map, and it takes so much of the map away from you.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
How do you come back into this game if you're Aster?
But they have a Naga, like they can cut waves and things. Like, the game's definitely not over, but it's very difficult from here.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
Going for Diffusal. 1100 gold away from that. Lanham spotted. Spirit Vessel, Cold Feet. Now with 1 right click from the Chilling Touch. They'll send Red Panda packing. Oh, God, these
Sunstrike.
Forge Spirits.
Give me the Sunstrike. Here it comes. Give it to me. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Wrapping
Yeah, he had it ready.
around. Ice Blast coming all their way. They go to the Primal Split immediately. The Ball Lightning's going to be on the field. So they're trying to get the kill into the Grimstroke. And the Power Shot will be the finishing blow. They got the Silence out of the Storm. Now Storm in a lot of trouble. Storm's just dead. Oh, no. Gets the Ball Lightning. Sunstrike anticipating him, but not in the right spot. However, Monet, he's been cycloned. Red Panda back to form. And it doesn't look like they'll chase for this Naga Siren.
No, it's a bit deep for them to dive, especially when there's TP
I
points
say
to
that.
access.
Maybe
Oh,
he'll
God,
just come
okay.
to him. Or come to them.
And there's a Hex on Invoke coming out from Invoker next. That's going to be such a big upgrade because they don't have a great amount of catch at the moment. I mean, I say that they've somehow found so many kills with like the Ink Swell, it feels like, but I think having that hard catch, especially against the Naga, is going to be really key this game.
Broodmother going Shard and Ags. Almost has the Ags. 800 gold away. That Silken Bulla upgrade, I've always thought is a very strong Shard.
Yeah, I really like the normal Axe upgrade as well with the spin web
Oh god,
stuff.
Lanham. Lanham. Oh no.
Let him run.
This is an AA game I would not want to be a part of.
Yeah, it feels really bad.
That being
I
said,
guess-
it's 4-4 and 7. It's not like he's had the worst time in his life, you know?
No, and the thing is, it's not even an awful AA game. Like, the heroes that he has on his the team with the AA, like the DK, the Naga, feels really great, but... I mean, I think the Grim's been the massive MVP for me this game. It feels like Phoenix and Red Panda are just finding so much between them on the map. And I'm not saying that means other heroes on RNG haven't done well, but...
Oh boy. Borax. Silence, Think Swell, pops, and they'll get another D-Stone's mega kill streak, 10-1 and 2.
Oh, can they
However,
find
Red Panda, Ice Blast, they're leading him. Are they leading him enough? That doesn't land, and Red Panda's still getting chased. Meteor Hammer now down onto Felix. Breathe Fire hits Red Panda. They get themselves one, make it a double.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I've done it again, B-Cop.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
Phoenix
do?
and Red Panda are playing really well. They're both,
can't-
they're just dead. You know, like,
Are
look at the bot lane though as well. The tier 3's under
Radiant's
threat.
middle tower is under attack.
Oh my god.
Oh, I think
Ooh,
they cancelled his
XXS?
TP.
No, he's got TP.
Okay. Oh, they found the
Meteor
brood though.
Hammer, and there's Blink. Meanwhile, going for the brood. They need this kill. They'll get the kill on a flyby. XXS escaping and eluding. Ooh. Okay, they're nowhere near.
Where's the party?
That's a big kill to slow down the brood. Alleviate
that's
some of that pressure.
That's a huge kill. And that's the thing. Now you need to really get your lanes out at this point, right?
Radiant's
Especially
top
this bot
tower
lane. You
is
see the
under
Naga
attack.
illusion starting to push in. They need to get as far away from their tier 3 as possible while the brood's dead.
Double damage.
Oh, double damage. Where was that? Right outside Roche. So do they do it, or do they look for a kill first?
Yeah, they'll...
XXS. He's got that blink available, D-Stones, as well as God King coming towards top, and they see him going for this tower, and he'll just blink back.
Radiant structures are
Interesting that God King isn't going for the Daedalus before the Skadi. So he has the shard, but the big beam crits aren't going to be coming out. More of like this sustained Luna build.
Big Beam Crit sounds like a poor translation of a Dragon Ball Z move. Not that you guys watch that, anybody on the panel or this, but, you know.
Oh, well, you can't say anybody on the panel. I think it's just me and Nomad that haven't watched it. Gotta be careful what you say, B-Cop.
Yeah, I guess.
Had Theban and Effie will come hunting for you.
Smoke broken wards there. Loosen beam onto the Ancient Apparition. Lanham. Like we said, it's a tough game for him.
Oh, they might find more.
Ooh, into the song. That's going to leave them kind of vulnerable if they want to try and defend this Roche. I'm not sure they can.
That's just a Roche now.
Dire's bottom tower
Really
is
nice by
under
RNG.
attack.
They forced out the song, and now... And that's the biggest thing about playing against the Naga that you have to worry about, right?
Dire's
XXS,
top
is he
tower
going
is
for
under
this?
attack.
There's no way, surely.
way.
Maybe if AA buys back and gives vision, yeah.
Power Shot gave
It's
vision.
gonna be too late, though.
Dire's bottom
Flyby's
tower
right
is under
there. He doesn't have a BKB to work with. Ice Blast! Nope, they're not going to get it. God King gets the Aegis, and now Monet trying to do something over on the side. Soulbind's on him. They get the ball lighting over onto Felix. They get the kill out onto the Grimstroke to start. God King now hit with the Vortex. Pull back, Power Shot, first life gone. Oh, buyback on the Grim. Aster's starting to turn around. They really want to get out of here. First Aegis already used.
Yeah, great fight by RNG. They managed to kind of... sorry, by Aster. They managed to poke without ever really committing.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, the tornado!
Oh, it hit on Alanum. He was
Where's
just
the- where's the
dewarding. He was
sunshine?
trying to save the Windrunner, and now he's dead.
Hungry, Nova?
And he just bought back. That feels
Yeah, you
really
s-
bad.
You can see how much harder RNG's fights are when they don't have split, though. And they don't have that hero that can just run in and cause chaos, right?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I mean, they do have Chaos Meteor.
They do. That is true.
Oh, Red Panda getting caught.
And when Mono gets to the Skadi point, it's actually going to be like a... I think the net worth lead won't explain how hard this hero is going to be to kill. Like, obviously, I think is the Invoker close to Hex yet? When the Hex comes out, it will make it a little bit easier, but...
He is math. 800 gold away.
Okay.
Oh, look at all that gold coming in for XXS with that Meteor Hammer.
Yeah, all 100 of it.
Value Town. Even more value from the Forged Spirits.
Gotta kill all these summons. Do you miss Necrobook, Beacon?
Not even in the slightest.
I'm glad you said that.
Radiant's top tower has been
Although I am hoping they kind of like bring it back, but then just like go over the top, and they're just like, yeah, You thought Necro was bad before? Necro book level 4. And they're just, they double down.
And it summons like 6 of them. I mean, Helm of the Overlord's the funniest one for something like that. I've no idea what that was about.
Oh, Blink Dragon Tail coming in Inkswell. Now they're looking for the Ice Blast.
Good Ice
And
Blast.
Cataclysm down on XSS, doing a decent amount of damage under the Dragon Knight. They're going to try and push him back with the BKB being popped. Monet onto the back lines, needing to retreat as Flyby's pressuring them back. They've used the Primal Split, so Red Panda trying to get on top of XXS. He's taking a lot of damage. He's stunned up, might even die here. Oh, he got him.
Red Panda. He's going to die
He's
for
had
it.
8
but-
deaths and will get probably his 9th here. But, well, getting a kill on the XXS is certainly massive. Flyby now looking over at Borax. He's got that shard, so it's
He's
the
in
AoE
trouble,
Silken Bull. Borax, oh my god!
And the thing is, he commits Windrun to get to the Brewmaster. And you're kind of like, oh, oh dear.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Now, no Aegis in the hands of RNG, and I guess the question now becomes, are they willing to go high ground? And that it's already been answered in the fact that they've backed away.
Yeah, I think without the Aegis, you have to respect it.
But
Don't
now,
know-
Scotty for Luna, Scotty for Monet. So was that your opportunity, right?
The Skadi to Luna's nice, but I still think they need that damage item.
Ags next for the Naga Siren.
Bottom tower is under attack.
The problem with the Skadi on the Luna is like for Aster, sorry, is they're all so tanky on the Dire side. Like even this Brewmaster's difficult to kill, and you know, God forbid he ever gets split off.
Oh,
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
ball lightning, and there's the Vortex. He now has an Aeon Disc, so that makes things a little bit more difficult. Ice Blast does land. I don't really
How
think
did they
they
get him,
want to chase for this.
Do they have a gem on Aster? Does Lanham have one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, the gem's on XXS. Right. Okay.
Whoa, what'd I miss?
Ooh, regen for the storm.
Ooh, looking over, Brood. Meteor Hammer down, and they're going to get this kill. Flyby taken out
Good
very
start.
early, and they don't have buyback. They've done themselves the Eclipse, the damage. Oh, Monet! He gets taken out of this fight so early, and now XXS, he's going to be dead here too.
Where did the storm
2 for
go?
2. Storm kind of zipped past them, and now they've got the Orchid. They'll have the silence onto this Invoker, but Whiteout mounting, he's got that. Oh, damage he does. Just barely, but the right click in from God King. Ultra kill from this Luna.
Look up. I mean, that's another. If Monet had survived that fight, it might not have been so bad, right? But he just dies so easily.
Ends up being a 4 for 3. Like, things look good for Aster for a moment, and then they just kind of fell apart.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And with God King still alive, they can go to the high ground. Borax. Boost and
Oh,
beam.
in trouble.
And there's another one.
Radiant's middle tower is
What a
Radiant's
heroic
middle tower
performance arc from God King this game. That laning stage went so poorly. And he's so far ahead in net worth now.
Still, though, Aster, I will say that things have looked possible for them.
Yeah, for sure they have.
They're going to need a little bit more from White Album, though, overall.
It feels like they haven't really dealt with the Luna the whole game, though. They killed the Luna once. And I think that was in the laning stage, right?
Yeah.
And they got her Aegis as well straight away, but they've never... Since the start of the game, God King's basically just done whatever he wants. Oh, Dagon Brood, here we go.
Is this Axe going to make a difference on Monet?
I mean, maybe... Is he going Axe on the Naga? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
I mean, it can be okay. Like, obviously, the lockdown's really nice. You can cast Sleep and find your target straight away. Maybe that's how they want to try and deal with the Luna. But
I think the
they
Storm
need...
Mags with it could be a bit overwhelming, though, right?
But are they not going to really lack damage output if Monet goes for this Axe? I think they need, like, another big item from him. Like, the DK and the Storm aren't that far. They aren't dealing huge amounts of damage of themselves. So, I do feel like
Dire's
Monet
middle
needs to be the
tower is
one,
under
you know,
attack.
outputting that huge damage in fights.
They're going to look for a timing here. They're going to try and get a kill and go towards Roche. They smoke just as Roche minimum respawn timer is going to be up, so they'll look to get the high ground. If they can even get God King, that would be massive. He's over to the side. They've smoked on the side of RNG. They're going to blink in, but the tornado from D-Stones. They've got the Vortex. They have the silence out of the Invoker, but the Soulbond's going to connect them together with the BKBB pop by both of those heroes. They start to Delta split. God King comes in. The damage onto White Album. Ice Blast lands. D-Stones is now dead. Cataclysm comes in death. They'll take out XXS. And now they found Monet.
Shackle
Down in trouble. Might need a song. God King getting low. There's the Eclipse. Freezes over onto this God King Luna. And never throws a song. You can't lull them to sleep if you never sing a song.
Flybo's not even there. That White Album has no mana.
Oh, God. Invoker's coming in.
Stones.
Yep. This might just be the end of the game. There's the Hacks Meteor in. They've got the silence. They're looking to get the kill on the Invoker, but here comes Grimstroke. Here comes God King. Here comes the rest of the crew. And they'll just call GG.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Wow. I mean, the difference for me this game is that period of, like, the 10 to 20 minute mark where God King basically just free farms and doesn't get touched at all. And the Naga is constantly trying to run towards this bottom half of the map and defend against the Brood push. And you can see the net worth difference between the two just really starts to build and build and build. And come this late game, Monet is just nowhere near where he needs to be in terms of item timings and net worth and things. So, yeah, really, really difficult game for Aster. Not the way I thought it would go. But great performance by RNG. Again, I'm going to say I think Felix and Red Panda had a great performance this game overall. And this Broodmother hero is... I'd be very surprised if it gets picked again. If it gets let through to second phase and is untouched, I'd be surprised.
And the question is now, do you ban the Brood or do you ban the Faceless Void that Red Pandas love so much, or the Invoker? Like, the draft gets a little bit more difficult for Aster, and, well, we're going to see how they want to draft come Game 3 after the break. And, well, grab yourself a snack. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.